The U.S. Surgeon General declared kids' use of e-cigarettes, or known as vaping, an epidemic in 2018. Colorado statistics showing 1 in 4 teens vaped in 2020. Kevin Petersen with the Chronic Hope Institute is joining us. Good morning, Kevin. Thanks for your time today.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
So wanted to just start about vaping and the effects on the brain, specifically the brain waves. Can you explain what it's doing?
Absolutely. So what happens is that when you're vaping, regardless of what you're vaping, you are increasing your alpha brain waves, which is the one responsible for making us feeling calm, relaxed, and focused. Unfortunately, vaping overwhelms it and we kind of get an overdose. And so then we get anxiousness and nervousness, which will actually end up leading us into ADD, ADHD, OCD, and anxiety.
And so for teens who are either considering vaping or are seeing other friends do it, how do you start that conversation with them?
You know, one of the most important things I always tell parents when it comes to talking to teens about anything is don't talk down to them and don't try to be authoritarian. Come to them and say, I love you, you're my child, and I'm concerned, and I'd like to have a conversation about it. That gives them an opportunity to be heard, and actually it gives the kids opportunity to speak to what's going on with them and why they're doing it.
What about if that conversation then results in your child saying, I won't stop vaping or I can't do it? How do you navigate that?
Well, and that's ultimately, that's a great result of that conversation because now they're telling the truth, right? And so what we do then is say, great, fantastic, let me get you some help. And you know, if they're like, I can't stop, I don't know how to stop. And you know, you can always start with the 1-800-QUIT-NOW Colorado Quit line. And there are definitely therapists that specialize in working with this sort of addiction. You can find them on Psychology Today. And then the other thing to do is just have an opportunity to, this allows for even more deeper conversation and saying, hey, look, I love you, but I don't want you to put your life in jeopardy. So I think we need to find some help.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you shared that line and that phone number. I think that'll be really helpful just because we know how common this is, unfortunately, in Colorado. As always, Kevin, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you very much.